pull off these moves.
Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. He's got 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The first free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Thompson looking for an opening. Kicks it to Hardaway. Shoots over Podziemski. Hardaway, no good. Warriors leading by 7. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Harris's shot is off. Pass to Butler. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Takes the 3. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 10. Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 5.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Curry on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Cunningham outside. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Curry. And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Hardaway, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Butler. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now, here's Duren. No scoring in this one.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
And the basket by Curry.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Kuminga out there with Payton. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Hield. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Ivy following the score by Golden State. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Podziemski. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Podziemski's got 4 this quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Pistons trailed by 19. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Now, here's Kuminga. Following the miss by Malik Beasley. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And here's Ivy, still without a basket. The rebound by Hield.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
He gets that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Now, here's Stewart. Not a lot of room, just 4 to shoot. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Payton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pistons shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Harris against Butler. Harris kicks to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Sasser against the bucket. Sasser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
On its way from Curry for 2. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thompson passes to Duren. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Good on the shot. Warriors leading by 23. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sasser. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points and 1 rebound. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Curry gets the bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit with the ball. Thompson outside. They get the rebound. Hardaway. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter. Passes to Green. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Duren.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Outside Curry. Butler from outside. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Six to shoot. 13 feet away. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 29 in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And there's the pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Cunningham for 3. The Pistons rebound. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Shot's good by Butler.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan.
Make some noise for your Warriors.
Did you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Stewart with it. Pass to Beasley. And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Ivey. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Beasley.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And they're pushing it up. Launches the 3. Good on the triple.
Malik
Beasley's got 5 now.
3 points.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And Duren slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Curry, that's good.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Poked away and stolen by Butler. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break. Curry's got 38 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Holland comes in for Duren, and Marcus Sasser subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Ivy. He has yet to score. Out to the right wing. Holland, the pass to Stewart. Over Looney. Stewart misses.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Curry with the three. Here's Looney. Count that one.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Looney. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. To the wing on the left. Stewart. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Drops in the layup for two. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Sasser. Warriors with the rebound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Hield left side. Back to Looney. This one for three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Latrey. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 45 points.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Sasser with it. Curry meets him. Sasser can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Holland. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Sasser, guarded by Curry. Sasser can't hit, and it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And that one's good by Butler.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Holland. Shot clock at 5. Warriors with the rebound. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hardaway against Teal. Over Hardaway. And another basket for Golden State.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Hollins kicks to Hardaway. That one falls.
Hardaway Jr.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From past the arc. Holland with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Detroit's gotten
2
off to an
minutes.
0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sasser. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Curry. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Passes it to Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hardaway Jr.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue
Golden State
for the
calls
defender
timeout.
there as he just sails in for the layup.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 43.
Your Warriors.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Curry. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Pistons ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Curry is inside. From down in the low post, it goes.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had